First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps looking downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And now on second down for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Going to the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Bruins get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bruins are marching down the field. To the air, it's Freeman. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there now, and they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Bruins look to do some damage in the red zone. With jet sweep pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive, and it came. What a beautiful touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Cal Golden Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Quickly complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the ground with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. He'll take another shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline.
And he's running in the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Freeman. Got his man on the outside. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bruins are on the move. They'll give it to him again. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Blair. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to Central Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They think they can create space here with a run to the right.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one they had to have a plan from one of the best receivers in the country, so they're double covering him. You can't do anything else, and still they can't prevent this guy from making the catch and getting the first down.
The Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Keeps the legs moving. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Zings it complete to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches, so here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. On the move, it's Blair. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Bruins are on the move. To the ground, he's got it again. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Here's the handoff. Knocked off his feet. And the Bruins have pushed it inside the 20. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. Swings it out to the flat. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. This defense has been able to force a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Got it behind the line. It's Blair. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He's looking to throw it. Finds his target down the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. He wants to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Parker. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Using his feet to buy time. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Buys a little time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the 1st half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. On the move, it's Parker.
Returner is tackled down at
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Working that left side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. To the air, it's Freeman. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Works the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 2nd down, he'll fire. That's caught. It's Blair. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the Bruins come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback moving. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
UCLA 25, Cal 0.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The give to the tailback. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the Golden Bears have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
3rd down after the run. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. He uncorks one deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. We saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground, fighting off the defender. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Trying the left side. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. On the option. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
It's now second and goal.
He'll do it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Going up top on first down. He lets one fly deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's got his man. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Parker. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Diggs. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver, but if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense in well balance.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking to pass, it's Freeman. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown Bruins! And the stomping has commenced. They've got the lead trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Final play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Dialing up a second down pass play. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got a man in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. It's complete.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They want to just keep throwing it. And he's got it at the tag. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Miami is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed.
Power football with the run.
They're trailing by 21 to Central Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bruins will call on their punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. This offense has a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Third down coming.
Snap from the gun on third down. Fires on the move. Got his man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
That QB is absolutely going to buy all the hog mollies up front of steak dinner tonight. My goodness, when you have that much time in the pocket, I think I could be successful. And I don't even like quarterbacks or want to play.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw.
At this
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Takes the easy throw in the flat. At the 35, he's open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
First down for the offense.
Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Afterburner's coming. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the touchdown UCLA? And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Coming after it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be knocked down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And the Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. He's going to pass. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Trying to surge it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Bruins! And the route is on. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. He's got it. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.